What's going on, everybody? Kwaku here. This video, I wanted to talk kind of briefly, I'll try my best briefly, about a subject that's been on my head for quite some time now. Technically for the past about 2 or so weeks. And that relates to that takedown notice that I got. It still kind of hits me in my head every once in a while. This is the first time I've gotten that, and it still hits me. And it got me thinking, it got me rethinking a lot of things for the channel, which is kind of another reason why you've noticed that the video view counts and a bunch of stuff has kind of been going really downhill for the past couple weeks now, because it's been getting me thinking about what I can and can't post here on this platform here. And also it got me a chance to reflect on the past, on what really worked on the platform and for the channel, when I was essentially having more fun doing the videos on the channel. It doesn't mean I'm not having fun now, but when I really did notice that I was having much more fun doing these videos, versus just doing them to do them because I said I would do them. So what I wanted to bring up was some changes that I've been hinting at and I've talked about in previous videos, but I feel like I haven't dedicated a video towards it. And those changes relate to the app reviews and the Microsoft stuff that I've covered, because the channel is called Next Windows. I have been thinking about for a while and discussing it louder and louder about shifting away from just Microsoft stuff and focusing purely on apps and experiences. So whether it relates to Android, iOS, Microsoft Store stuff, Peloton, anything, basically any place I can get my hands on apps, doing these app reviews for, that everybody loves and that I love to do as well. I love looking at the form and the function of the apps and seeing how they can be improved, if they're good, things like that. I've always loved looking at software, not only because I'm a broke returning college student, but also that I just like seeing those new experiences. I do love hardware as well, but that's a little harder to get into with income, so we're not going to talk about that. But I have been thinking about shifting the channel more and more. I've been working on the back end for this kind of shift in experience. So you might notice, you guarantee will notice some changes of the whole experience for a while now. Sorry, I'm looking down at my phone to make sure that I'm recording correctly. So you'll be seeing some changes on the channel, seeing some Android stuff coming in, some iOS app stuff coming in. Same formula as before, where I do the app reviews and the software updates when I see major software that is worth showing off, but it will be different. So I've been thinking about it, and because I was realizing that the tutorials that I've been doing, while they do take a lot of time and they are interesting to do the research for, sometimes it takes me a week or two to do the research to understand and break down all the processes that requires to really get the tutorials out there for everybody to fully understand without having to have a background in computer science or some crazy thing. While I do love doing that research stuff, and close friends of mine will know that, they are a lot of work, and as things have gotten more busy, I can't put in as much time to put in those things, because obviously this is not a full-time job for me. It's barely a part-time job for me. So I'm thinking I want to do a little departure from the purely Microsoft-centric stuff, and move forward in the future, as in the next couple months, towards platform agnostic. I think that's the word for it. Basically looking at all platforms, anywhere that I can get my hands on apps that all do a unique function, I will look at the form and function of those apps. And when I say form, I mean how it looks, the design and all that stuff. And the function, I mean how the app works compared to how the developer expects it to work, because they're the ones that made it. So I've been thinking about that for a while. And now with that, I know I have a pre-established entity that is Next Windows, right? That is the name that a lot of people remember from just a year and a half ago. It hasn't even been that long since I've been doing this. but I'm thinking that that might entitle a major name change from Next Windows to something more agnostic to all apps on the planet. I don't know what that will be. There'll be a brainstorming session for me for that one. But until that time comes, the usual formula will still be going out, where I do app reviews, software updates, those things, and occasional hardware if I get my hands on hardware and cases and things like that. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to mention, was what I want to transform into, because I was listening to something from Dame Drops. I'm sure some of you know him. Food Titan is what he calls himself, and he was saying, like, in order for your business to move forward, your entity to move forward, or whatever you're working on to move forward, sometimes you do have to change. I've been doing this on this channel for 1.5 years, or almost 2 years now. We're getting to April, so almost 2 years now. But I've been doing the app reviews and Next Gen Windows, which is what the email address is, nextgenwindows@gmail.com. I've been doing that technically for like 3 to 4 years before even this existed. So I've been doing this technically for about 6 years or so. The old channel still exists, it's just a different name right now. And so I'm thinking I wanna branch out finally. I think maybe I'm getting bored, who knows? Maybe I'm getting bored of the Microsoft stuff. Maybe I'm running out of apps to look at that are interesting to me. I know people are still making them, but I think I'm getting bored of looking at the same design language over and over again. And I want to look at all design languages, all apps, all functions, all forms, all that stuff, because I'm an artist first and a designer first. So I like to see the broad spectrum of things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that whole idea. I am actively looking towards a name brainstorm of what the name will become for the channel and what the website's name will be. I do have the website, but I can always change the website's URL to something else before it launches. The design and everything will still stay the same, but I want to know a transformation. I want to do a transformation, something that will make it more interesting, something that will push me forward and not make me feel so maybe locked in, you know? I don't know. But yeah, let me know. I don't want to ramble too much longer, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You can reach me on Discord. I do peep in there occasionally too, like at least a couple times a day. So if you leave me a message or you put it on the general chat, I'll see it. You can put it in the brainstorming section of the Discord. You can email me, nextgenwindows@gmail.com. You can do that. Twitter, same thing, Next Windows, NXT Windows, all those places you can find me. Again, as the time comes that the name does change, the logo will change, the intro will change, obviously. The Discord will most likely change to a different name altogether. Everything will change altogether, and it won't be confusing, I promise you. I'm not that kind of person to make everything super confusing. It's annoying to me as is. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Give me some names. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. It was hard to make this video, but I gotta do it. All right, everybody, take care and enjoy your day.